Hi, everyone. Welcome to Learn Bridge Online. I'm Marla Lawson, and I want to share some information with you about Jacoby Transfers. And some of you may already know about Jacoby Transfers and thinking, yeah. But I get a lot of questions on this because on the surface, it's very simple. Partner opens one, no trump. You have a 5-card major and you make a transfer. But then the question becomes, what do you do next? You have to think about what you're going to do after you transfer. So let's look at some slides. So when partner opens one, no trump, you know they have 15 to 17 points and a balanced hand. You can still look for a major suit fit because your preference, if you have one, is to play in a major suit contract. So if responder, you as responder, if you have at least 5 cards in a major suit, you can make what we call a Jacoby transfer. So when you bid 2 diamonds, it says nothing about diamonds. It says, I have 5 hearts, at least 5 hearts. Partner, please bid 2 hearts. And if responder bids 2 hearts, it says nothing about hearts. It says, I have at least 5 spades. You bid the suit under the one you are transferring to. Partner, please bid 2 spades. So you can do this with 0 points. The only requirement is, as responder, you must have at least 5 cards in the major. And in fact, the weaker you are in terms of points, usually the more benefit there is to transferring because your hand's not going to be too useful to partner in one no trump. But if you're in a suit contract, you might have some roughing potential. So the opener, the person who opened one no trump, has 0 choices. If responder bids 2 diamonds, they must bid 2 hearts. It doesn't matter if you have just 2 little hearts. You must bid 2 hearts. If responder bids 2 hearts, you must bid 2 spades, the suit above the one that responder bid. This might all sound familiar to you. So then what does responder do next? This is what you have to think about as responder. Don't just think, okay, I'm going to transfer. Then what? So after you make the transfer, your goal is to find the right level of contract. Are we going to be in game or not? And the right strain. Are we going to play in the major or are we going to play in no trump? Because remember, you might not have an 8-card fit if you as responder only have 5 cards in the suit because the person who opened one no trump might only have 2 of them. They have to have at least 2, but they might only have 2. So level, game or no game. We know partner has 15 to 17 points. If you as responder have 7 or fewer points, game is not possible because even if partner's got the maximum of 17, your total is 24. So you know game, so you just pass, transfer and pass. If you have invitational values, 8 or 9 points, game might be possible. It depends if partner is closer to 15 points or closer to 17 points. So then as responder, you will invite game. And if you have game going values, at least 10 high card points, then game is pretty certain. Even if opener has only 15 points, you've got 25. 26 is usually the benchmark, but we'll go with 25. And so then responder will bid the game. But what strain? Are we playing in the major or are we playing in no trump? If responder has exactly 5 cards in their major, then if the one no trump opener has at least 3 of them, you have a fit and you're going to play in the major. But if the opener has only 2 cards in that suit, you don't have a fit and you're going to play in no trump. This sounds really complicated. If responder has 6 cards in the major, then you know you have a fit because the person who opened one no trump should have at least 2 cards in each suit. Now, a side note, nowadays it's acceptable to open one no trump with a singleton if the singleton is an ace or a king. So I guess that there's no guarantee that you have 8, you might have 7, but you'll have honors there, so it should be okay. Okay, so how do we find out? Game or no game, no trump or the major? Responder makes a really descriptive bid on their second call that will help answer all these questions. With 7 or less, pass. Transfer and pass. It's easy. Just get out of no trump. With an invitational hand, 8 or 9 points, and exactly 5 cards in the major, responder will bid 2 no trump on their second turn. If they have 8 or 9 points, invitational values, and 6 cards in the major, they will invite by bidding 3 of the major. The capital M means major, either hearts or spades. If you have game-going values as responder, 10 or more points and exactly 5 cards in your suit, on your second call, you bid 3 no trump. You are setting game. With 10 or more points and 6 cards in your major, you'll just bid 4 of the major. So then what does opener do? We're deciding on level and strain, remember. So if responder's second bid is 2 no trump, as opener, you know they have exactly 5 cards in their major and 8 or 9 points. They are inviting to game. So if, as opener, you are at the low end of your 1 no trump opening hand, 15 points to a bad 16, you don't want to be in game. So the level then is no game. With only 2 cards in responder suit, you don't have a fit, because if they bid 2 no trump, you know they have 5 of them. So if you don't have a fit, then you're going to play in no trump and not the major. So you will pass 2 no trump. You are deciding the level, no game, so we're not going to 3 no trump, and the strain, no trump. If I only have 2 cards in your suit, we don't have a fit, so we're playing in no trump, not the major. But if you have at least 3 cards in that major, then you do have a fit, and you want to play in the major, not no trump. So after responder bids 2 no trump to invite, you decline the game invitation by stopping at the 3 level. You bid 3 of the major, but you choose the strain, bid the major, don't pass 2 no trump. Now, this is something that comes up a lot as a point of confusion. In this sequence, so 1 no trump, 2 diamonds, you transfer to hearts, 2 hearts, 2 no trump. I have 5 hearts and 8 or 9 points, and then the opener bids 3 hearts. They are not inviting. You already invited when you bid 2 no trump as responder. So when opener bids 3 of the major, they are declining the game invitation. They are just choosing the strain. So if opener bids 3 of the major, responder should pass. This is not like a counter invitation. You already invited them to the party, and they turned you down when they bid 3 of the major instead of 4. Now, if responder's second call is 2 no trump, and you as the 1 no trump opener are at the high end of your range, a good 16 to 17, you do want to be in game. So the level is known, game. So what's strain? If you only have 2 cards in responder's major, you don't have a fit, so you're going to play in no trump. So you'll bid 3 no trump. But if you have at least 3 cards in their major, you do have a major suit fit, and so you'll bid 4 of the major. The game and the strain will be the major suit. If responder's second bid is 3 of the major, then the strain is known. You're playing in the major. So that means that responder has at least 6 of them, because they know you might only have 2. So then it's opener who decides the level. If you're at the low end of your 1 no trump range, 15 to a bad 16, you do not want to be in game, and you will pass 3 of the major. If you're at the top of your range, a good 16 to 17 points, you do want to be in game, and so you bid 4 of the major. When responder's next bid is 3 no trump, then they have set the level. You're playing in game. And they only have 5 cards in their suit, because they're not insisting on the strain. They're just insisting on game. So now it's up to opener to decide which game. If you only have 2 cards in their suit, you do not have a fit, so you're going to play in no trump. So you pass 3 no trump. If you have at least 3 cards in the major, you do have a fit, and you will bid 4 of the major after responder says 3 no trump. One more nuance. If responder has a 6-card suit and at least 10 points, you know you have game and you know you have a fit, because opener should have at least 2 cards in your suit. You know you want to play in 4 of the major. So there is a shortcut to get there. It's called the Texas transfer, because everything's big in Texas, right? So after partner opens 1 no trump, if responder bids 4 diamonds instead of 2 diamonds, that's a Texas transfer to hearts. 4 diamonds by responder says I've got at least 10 points and at least 6 hearts. Partner bid 4 hearts. And if responder bids 4 hearts after partner opens 1 no trump, that is a Texas transfer to spades. And it says I have at least 10 points and at least 6 spades. Partner bid 4 spades. And again, as 1 no trump opener, you got no choice. You were given an order. If responder bids 4 diamonds, you bid 4 hearts. If they bid 4 hearts, you bid 4 spades. So the trick is to remember that when responder is making a Jacoby or Texas transfer, the suit they bid is not the suit they have. It's the suit underneath. So as opener, when you're accepting the transfer, you have to bid the suit above that one. Jacoby transfers also apply if partner opens 2 no trump, just 1 level higher. So 3 diamonds transfers to 3 hearts, 3 hearts transfers to 3 spades. And in that case, then, you know, with less than 4 points as responder, you'll pass. With at least 5 points, if partner opened 2 no trump, you know they got at least 21 points. So with 5 points, you want to be in game. If you've got exactly 5 cards in your suit, you bid 3 no trump. With 6 or more, you bid 4. And you can also make a Texas transfer if you've got at least 6 cards in your suit and game going values. That seems like a lot, but it's pretty formulaic. Just keep remembering that after a transfer is made, the goal is to find the right level, game or no game, and the right strain. Do we have a major suit fit and we're playing in the major, or not? We're going to play in no trump. And if this sounds like a lot, in the next video, we'll look at some examples, and that should help clarify things. And you can use this link, learnbridgeonline.com/Marla Lawson, to register for the class. And I hope to see you soon.